Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back to Steins Linear Bounded Phenogram. Today we're going to be continuing Moeka's route. I actually followed my schedule this time, so I don't have to try and explain why I didn't. Um, also, there will be some video tomorrow, for sure. I don't know what it's going to be. It could very well be Persona. Maybe I hop on a new route on Steins Gate, or finish this one if I don't finish it today. I think I'll finish it. I think they've all been about 4 hours. But if I don't, maybe I just finish up this route. That'd probably be the most likely, actually. Otherwise, maybe I start a new route, or I have a video ready to go called 5D Interdimensional Chess with Multiverse Time Travel. I played John in a game of this, and it was such a weird but glorious game. So that video will be uploaded at some point. It's just a little one-off. It was a stream, so yeah, there's that. But let's just jump right into this episode because you guys aren't here for 5D interdimensional chess with time travel. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the lab has been rowdy this morning, and I have no clue why. Why has the lab been so rowdy?
オペレーションベルダンディを開始すると言いたいところだが、バイト選手とフェイリス、それにルカクはまだか。
おかり、フェリスちゃんは今日もバイトだよ。
She's a busy person, bro.
アマネシもさっき下で会ったけどバイトだってさ。
漆原さんも神社のお手伝いだって連絡あったろうが。
なんだと。偶然にしてはできすぎている。これも期間の差し金か。
オカリンが暇すぎるだけな気がす。
Yeah.
なる。死後は慎め。
うは、理不尽来たこれ。
I heard that one in a minute.
来れないものはしょうがない。ここにいるメンバーだけで作戦を進めるぞ。各員、準備はいいか？
Alright, what's the operation?
準備以前にそのネーミングセンスをどうにかしてほしいわ。
I don't think that'll ever be fixed.
マキセ氏、言いたいことは十分すぎるほどわかるけど、今さらオカリンにそれを求めても時間と労力の無駄遣いだお。
That it is. Whoops.
ん？どうしたシアツシュ？顔色が悪いみたいだぞ。
I know I said this word, or these two words a million times in the last episode, but it's the cognitive dissonance here.
ちゃんと睡眠は取ってきたのか？
あんまり眠れなくて。
She ever properly sleep? She slept on the floor one night.
なるほど。世界の命運を左右する戦いを前にして緊張して眠れなかったというわけか。俺にもよくある。まあ俺の場合は緊張ではなく、明日また世界を一つ変えるのかという歓喜のせいだが。
萌香さんとあんたを一緒にすんな、12秒。
だがこの作戦はラボメンが誰一人としてかけても成功し得ない、重要かつ重大な作戦なのだ。視圧しよう。体調管理を怠るな。
Okay. It's not. Is that her saying it's not her fault? Or. I think so. Oh, I already read all these. Jeez. Something
では話を元に戻すぞ。
something so simple, but I mean something Moeka's really needed all this time. Always yawning on my videos, man. It does not matter when I record or what I record, how long I've been awake. It just doesn't matter. I think it's I don't know. I think I've probably tried a billion explanations as to why I yawn so much. Maybe it's how much I talk. I don't know, man. I really don't know. But yeah, something. Oh my god. Something so simple as a friend is something Moeka's needed for so long. I feel like just having somebody on her side, right, would help her so much. And she got that in Steins Gate 0. But the problem is that world line doesn't really, exist anymore. She had friends in Maho. Mainly Maho. I guess that's not friends, that is friend, but she was pretty close with Maho.
今回のオペレーションベルダンディの概要を説明する。この作戦の最終目標はタイムリープマシーンの完成だ。というわけで、今回の作戦は我がラボ始まって以来の大規模な作戦となるだろう。
Yeah, and like by a mile too. Nothing even comes close to this.
ラボメン全員が一丸となって。
ねえねえ、オカリ
あ、どうしたまゆり。
まゆしーにも何かお手伝いできることはないかな。
マイルが未来ガジェットの開発に積極的なのは珍しいな。
まゆしーだってラボメンの一員だもん。だからみんなの役に立ちたいなーって思うのです。
Is this the I want to be helpful too message? Oh man. This is so different than the Moeka we saw in the canon.
視圧師もみんなの役に立ちたい。だ、まさか視圧師までが未来ガジェット研究に積極的になってくれるとは。感動した。二人ともやっと我々の研究の偉大さに気づいてくれたか。よし、ならばお前たちには最も重要かつ重大な任務を与えよう。
重要かつ重大な
Dang, double whammy.
任務。
ああ、失敗の許されない厳しい任務だがやってくれるな。
Should probably like get us some snacks.
どんな任務なの？
マユリ、そして視圧師、お前たち二人にはタイムリープマシンのパーツを買いに行ってもらう。
But yeah, it's kind of a big one.
マユシーたちがタイムリープマシンのパーツを？
ああ、そうだ。
I mean, somebody has to do it.
オカリン、ぶっちゃけその人選はどうかと思うわけだが。
ね、何か問題でもあるのか？
だってさ、単純に買い出しつっても PC の改造に使うパーツは名称や規格が複雑っしょ。
Yeah, no kidding.
それにマユシやキリュウシじゃ、靴のような空き場でこまごましたパーツを見つけるのは難しいんじゃないかと思われ。
だったら誰がついていってやれ。そうすれば確実だろう。
おお、なんというハーレムデ
Oh
ー
my
ト状態。
God.
だが断る。僕はこの後大事な人と会う約束があるんだ。
大事な人と会う約束？まさか女でもできたのか？
Oh God, is Yuki in the picture? Is Daru a filthy normie?
いや、そういうわけじゃないけど、女の子と会うんだから、ある意味ではリア充と言っても過言ではない。キリ
Is filthy normie.
あらな、貴様いや、100歩譲ってリア充は許そう。しかし、世紀の大研究よりも女との約束を優先するとは。貴様それでもスーパーハッカーか？
おっと、それじゃあ僕はもうそろそろ行かなくちゃいけないから、お先に失礼。
It's really just dipped.
ダルくん、またね
ま、どうせ二次元嫁とかそんなところでしょ。せいぜいモニターに頭ぶつけないようにね。
That was cold, Karisu. I don't know why the emoji she uses in her text are so funny to me. And Daru really dipped.
まさか誰がリア充とは。
だってね、しょうがないよ。ダルくんは何ヶ月も前からフェリスちゃんと
Wait,
約
what?
束してたんだから。
フェイリスだと？
うん。今日はね、明日メイクインニャンニャンで開かれるフェイリス杯の前夜祭なんだもん。
Okay.
フェイリス杯？
フェリスちゃんが主催しているライネットアクセスバトラーズっていうカードゲームの非公式大会のことだよ。
あいつめ。
Dang. I can't say I'm surprised he ditched us
あ
for
え
that
て
though.
真実を告げずに自分をリア充へ昇華させるとは。さすが我がラボの誇る凄腕スーパーハッカーといったところか。
リア充とハッカーの腕は全然関係ないから。
Dude, all this yawning. I don't even know if my mic's picking it all up, but
まあ、橋田の話は置いておくとして。買い出しだったら私も一緒に行くわよ。
alright.
クリスティーナに
I
誰
guess
の
that
代
makes
わりが
sense.
務まるとは思えんが。
メモもあるし、パーツを売ってる大体の場所は把握してるから大丈夫よ。
We'll be fine.
なるほどな。そういうことなら任せたぞ。
And what's Okabe doing? Just lounging around?
わあ、それじゃあクリスちゃんと萌香さんと3人でお買い物だね。
私たちが頼りないせいでごめん。
What?
何言ってるのよ。別に大丈夫だから。それに昨日言ったでしょ。こういうのが当然なんだから。
ちょっと待って。一体どういうことだ？ 3 人の雰囲気が以前とは明らかに異なっている。
Okabe, you better cool out.
まさか機関による洗脳工作か？
Yes, of course.
はあ、どうしていろいろと鈍感なのかしらね、あんた。
No, you cannot.
え？何のことだ？
なんでもない。それじゃあ行ってくるから、あとはよろしくね。
俺の質問はスルーか？
行ってきまーす。
岡部くん、またね。
とりあえずこれで全部ね。
思ってたより長くなっちゃったね。
It's just nice seeing Moeka just, I guess, have a normal life and have fun and stuff.
本当だ。
なんでわざわざメールなのよ。
Too nervous to talk, Brody.
でもね、萌香さんの言う通り、今日は本当に楽しかったね。
Karisu actually knew what she was doing. Obviously, we knew we knew she'd know what she was doing, considering she did this in canon. Dang, they really did. They did a lot of unrelated stuff, huh? They said, screw Okabe. And this is exactly what Moeka needs. These kind of experiences that she'll remember for the rest of her life, you know?
もしかして今日みたいなのってこの前雑誌で読んで知ったんだけど、女子会っていうのかしら。
I guess so.
そっか。クリスちゃんはアメリカで暮らしてたから、そういうこと知らないんだね。
Yes, because Americans never have a girls' day out. Never.
まさしく今日みたいなのがそうだよ。
Dang, it's Karisu just being a prodigy, prodigal scientist, right? Like, always busy, never really doing anything else. She didn't really have many friends in America.
なるほど。だったらまたみんなで女子会しましょう。
It's like, that isn't some Japan exclusive thing. That's FB. Oh no. Are they about to, like, assassinate Karisu? Oh, no! I didn't even see it. It looked like why. I mean, we know Karisu does not die. Based on that little flashback. Unless she does die and they time leap to fix it.
どうしたの？萌香さん、顔色が悪いみたいだけど。
なんでもない。大丈夫。
Yeah, it was just a why message. Like, why? What are you doing, basically? Oh no.
ねえ、萌香さん、本当に大丈夫？なんだか苦しそうだし、ラボに戻った方がいいんじゃない？
クリスさん。
どうしたの？
その
What's she gonna do? Oh my god, she's doing it. And I just accidentally skipped past another email.
また萌香さんからメールだ。
Jesus. She is not gonna actually go through with this. There's no way.
私は別に構わないけど、萌香さんは大丈夫なの？
Everything is clearly not okay. But she's gonna say it is.
じゃあ決まりだね。
You guys believed that one a little too fast. Yikes.
私あのビルに入ってるヘンプロでバイトしてるの。
そうなんだ。萌香さんって編集者さんなんだね。
そういえば前にそんな話してくれたわね。
She's about to get slammed by a car, isn't she? Did Moeka just jump in and save her?
クリスチャン大丈夫？
大丈夫。
Oh, that's not good for Moeka's relationship with FB now, is it? No, it is not. I am very interested in the repercussions of this.
ありがとう。萌香さん。とっさに手を引いてくれなかったら、私。
Yikes.
本当にありがとう。
So it's almost yet another Kurisu death. Jesus. Well, I mean, we knew she wouldn't go through with it, I guess, unless they time looped and to undo it, but this is gonna have some serious repercussions. Just the fact that she made this choice to begin with at first, right? And was willing to sacrifice Kurisu. It just says a lot about where she's been mentally, right? That this is a day that she says she'll remember for the rest of her life, and then she's willing to kill Kurisu. Well, obviously there was that part of her that realized that's not okay, and had to stop that from happening. And that part of her is about to get scolded by FB. Oh no. That's pretty bad, but...
それにしても今の車怖かったね。赤信号だったから急に発進してくるなんて思わなかったのです。
Yeah, crazy. I'm sure they have.
ごめんなさい。
萌香さん。
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
was about to say, I mean, who is she apologizing to? For what? There's so many things, I guess, that so many people that she kind of wronged there. Even if, you know, obviously it's probably not very wrong morally to betray FB, right? That's been her so ingrained in who she is for so long that just by getting one friend, she's not gonna immediately stop feeling anything towards FB, right? Like, even if ultimately she saved Kurisu, that decision is obviously gonna have an impact on her, like how she betrayed FB. Not even that's ignoring the fact that it will probably literally have an impact on her, because that's probably why she's being forced to lead the raid on the lab as like you have one last chance, prove it.
あれ、オカリンからメールだ。しかも3通？ねえねえ、2人とも見て。今オカリンから送られてきたメール。
Oh lord. Does it have something to do with this?
あれじゃないかな。
To A to A USB cables.
ああ、これ多分 D メールじゃないかしら。
全部6文字以内だもんね。
萌香さん、
ごめんなさい。
もう謝らないで。萌香さんのおかげで私は無事だったんだし、パーツはまた買い直せばいいんだから。
Obviously that's true. You can always buy more parts. You can't rebuy Carisu's life. Very true. But where do they have the money for these parts?
だからね、パーツのことは気にしないで。ちょうど追加の買い出しもあるんだし、また買い直しに行こう。
Yeah. But you didn't. Now FB is gonna hate you.
行こう。
But, I mean, like she said, these are good people. They're good to her. And, I mean, it would be really hard to betray them, you know? Not anymore.
Yo くぞ戻ったお前たち。さあ、この俺に勝利の鍵を見せてくれ。
勝利の鍵はないけど、パーツはちゃんと買ってきたわよ。はい、これ。
Same thing.
そういえば、あんたさっき D メール使ったでしょ。ちょっと岡部、聞いてるの？
Is this a time leap?
オカリン、大丈夫？
岡部ってば。おい、何ぼーっとしてるのよ。
This looks like reading Steiner.
パーツは無事か？
え？パーツって。あんたがその手に持ってるものは何なのよ。
俺の手に？おお！確かにこれは俺が求めていた世界変革の鍵だ。今回も無事に実験は成功。我が身に宿る魔眼リーディングシュタイナーは確かに発動したぞ。
You know, I can see how this would be really hard for everyone else to believe, actually.
はいはい。12妄想オツ。
妄想ではない。なぜなら俺はお前たちがパーツを壊したままラボへ戻ってきた世界線から来たのだ。
それ本気で言ってる？
もちろん本気だ。
だとしたら全ての辻褄が合うわね。
どういうこと？
マユシーは オカリンの言ってることがよくわからないのです。
さっきまで別の世界線にいた岡部が私たちの世界線にやってきたってことよ。
Yep.
まゆり、あのメール見せてあげて。
わかった。
おお、無事に受信したようだな。
あんたはこの D メールを送ることによって私たちに壊れたパーツを買い直す機会を与えたわけね。
ほう、察しがいいな、助手よ。
じゃあ本当に今の岡部は別の世界線から来たんだ。
I can definitely see how this would be hard to believe from everybody else's perspective. Like normally. He has pretty overwhelming evidence this time, but
パーツも無事に揃って危機は乗り越えた。作戦は続けるぞ。
I'm just waiting for the FB email. We're totally about to get it. Oh man. I don't even want to see what is said here. What? I guess they don't know that she's the one who yanked Kurisu back. Or maybe they're purposefully being nice to act like they don't. She's not lying at all. And that was a very convenient message, like timing. There's no way. Exactly. Oh my god. Nobody even knows where she lives. Jeez, that's no way to live. That's horrible, but I mean, it makes sense as an out, in a way. Or it makes sense that they'd consider it an out. I say they, Moeka. She's just too attached. Which is, I mean, exactly what they want. She's willing to do pretty much anything to not lose her only mother figure. I can only imagine how hard that is. She's like voluntarily like betraying her only mother figure in her life to save one of her first two friends ever. She can't decide which is more important to her. I think eventually she'll come to the conclusion that FB isn't who she thinks FB is, but I don't know. Jeez, man. I feel like it's probably Mayuri, honestly. Or Kurisu, yeah. She knows if she goes, something will happen to them. Oh my god. Just read it and ignored it. God, man. Moeka's mindset is just so depressing. It makes sense why she's this way, but... Is she going? Oh my god. Hold on, that is one of the most horrifying sentences. That is so horrifying. She'd rather starve to death in her room than live her life knowing she's been abandoned by the only person that was important to her for so long. That's horrific. My god. Oh my god. I feel like Moeka's about to announce that she's not coming back. She was about to.
マユシーは鈍感だから、また前みたいに萌香さんのことを怒らせちゃったかなって心配だったのです。
そんなことない。
It's nothing on your end.
私嬉しかった。メールで会いたがってるって聞いて。
She's never really had somebody else just happy with her presence, you know?
だって本当に会いたかったんだもん。
まゆりさん。
お久しぶりにゃん。まゆし、萌えにゃんが困ってるにゃん。ごめん、萌香さん。まゆし、また失敗しちゃった。
Nah.
大丈夫。困ってないから。
That physical reminder that somebody wants her presence and cares for her it probably meant the world to her.
本当に？ありがとう。萌香さんはやっぱり優しいね。萌
Yeah, has she eaten in like the past 3 days? Like anything? Like maybe 1 or 2 cup noodles?
すっごい音だったにゃん。
最近何も食べてなくて。
じゃあこれ食べて。
It's gonna be juicy chicken number 1. Yes, sir. Juicy chicken number 1.
でも
大丈夫だよ。マユシーのはまた買ってくればいいのです。
ありがとう。
I love the Steins music so much.
久しぶりね、萌香さん。
クリスさん。
その、なんて言えばいいのかな、こういう時。
笑えばいいと思うよ。
That helps.
柱茶化すな。岡部も笑うな。まったくもう。
Oh man. Val.
萌香さん、戻ってきてくれてありがとう。
Just, yeah.
さっき分かったと思うけど、まゆりが寂しがって大変だったんだから。
お前も相当だったがな。萌香さんは来てないのと何度聞かれたことか。
Interesting perspective from my area. I feel like this will probably mean a lot to Moeka. Well, unfortunately, it kind of is the end of Moeka's world. That's the problem.
あんたな。
And Karisu just got exposed, by the way.
そうなの？
あ、いや、なんていうか、確かに岡部の言ってることは間違いじゃないんだけど、言
Hey,
い方
now
っ
is
ていう
no
の
time to
か。
be like this, Karisu. Just admit
だいぶテンパってるな。
it. Expose her.
誰のせいだ、誰の。うん。とにかく来てくれて嬉しいわ。
今日はね、萌香さんを元気づけるた
Oh
めの
my
パー
god.
ティーをしようと思っていたのです。
あくまでタイムリープマシン完成パーティーのついでだが。
Oh my god, shut up, Okabe.
水を差すな。
今日のところは謝っておこう。
Yeah, you better apologize. Come on.
賢明でよろしい。
Did he just take that? He just took that and moved on, I guess. Yeah. If the timely machine is completed, I mean, she knows a direct killer is coming.
本当にタイムリープマシンが。
そうだ。お前が買い出しに行ってくれたからこそ、無事に完成させることができたのだ。
You're not a great look for Moeka, I
だ
guess.
から始圧しよう。お前がいなければパーティーは始まらんだろう。
No, they have not. Yes, they are. Oh no. My heart returns to normal. Ooh, until I read that email. Oh, never mind.
ねえねえ、
That's up
調
Suzuha.
理器具の準備終わったよ。うん、桐生萌香も手が空いてるなら手伝ってくんない？
調理？何を作るの？
Bro, if it's not cup noodles, Moeka is not going to be able to help you.
カレーライス。大人数に振る舞うのにこれほど適した料理もないからね。
I should have seen that one coming from a mile away.
カレーライス。
材料をちょっと多めに買っておいて正解だったにゃ。
フェイリスさんがキッチンに？ということはまさかのメイクイン秘伝カレーきたー。うおー、みなぎってきたー。
Tara's excitement is off the charts for this curry. Oh my god. That man, he went off just now, the voice actor.
足だ、自重しろ。
Yeah, for real, all this over some curry, bro.
断る。
Oh man. Yeah, I could go for some canned
次は
pineapples
鳥を
right
入れて
about
み
now.
ない？
あー、パイナップルだ。おいしそうだね。
That they are.
マキセさん、本気で言ってるんですか？
But those don't go in curry, I think. I don't
どうし
actually
た
know
の、
anything
漆
about
原
curry.
さん。
それは入れなくても美味しく出来上がると思うんですけど。
Don't ruin it.
そうかしら。私は何事も実験してみなくちゃ解は出ないと思うわ。
That's fair.
科学とお料理を一緒にしないでください。
Luca is flustered. Oh god. Ferris denied Karisu so hard just now.
クーニャン、ちょっと待つにゃ。
She looks like she's about to like scold Karisu. I was about to say, like, she does not look happy.
はい。
絶対にそれは入れちゃダメにゃ。
Oh my god.
はい。すみませんでした。
Listen, canned pineapples are a great food. But I mean, they don't go with everything.
ねえ、今日もしかしてクーニャンって。
A terrible cook?
さすがだな、
Yes.
フェイリス。お察しの通り、クリスティーナは飯まず系女子だ。
なんだ飯まず系女子って。
You're gonna get smacked up for that, bro.
どう見てもお前は将来飯まず嫁になるのが確定している味覚の持ち主だぞ。
Yo!
なんですって？
助手よ。なぜお前はカレーにパインを入れようと思った？
美味しくなる可能性があると思ったから。
お前は可能性があればカレーにパインを入れてもいいと思うのか？
当たり前じゃない。実証してもいないことを否定してかかるなんてあんたらしくないわよ。
料理に科学者的センスや思考を持ち込むな。お前はラボ面の舌を破壊するつもりか？
Yo. I've never even had curry, so I can't comment on what pineapples would be like with curry.
そんなのやってみなくちゃわからないじゃない。
I mean, I guess that's fair, but
1% でも破壊する可能性があるならやめておいた方が。
I feel like that's the kind of thing you make like a side bowl and dump some pineapples in or something.
俺にはわかる。カレーにパインは失敗する。
あんたにどんな確証があるっていうのよ。
いや、それはだな。勘。そう、マッドサイエンティストとしての勘だ。
実はオカリンのお家は八百屋さんなのです。
超マユリ、それを言うな。
昔 売れ残ったパインをオカリンがカレーに混ぜて大変なことになったよね。
Exposed.
ああれは真の地獄だった。
Hold on. Just sending somebody a message real quick. Alright, we're good. Sorry about that. Oh god. He tried it once himself. Mayuri just exposed him. You know Karisu's gonna slam back on that. You already know Karisu's gonna flame him for that.
でも岡部が八百屋さんか。想像できないわね。
うちのことにはもう触れるな。
ごほん、みんないいかにゃ。型破りなことをするにはまず型を覚えてからにゃ。
That's fair, actually. That's not a bad way to look at it.
わかったわよ。この知的好奇心は次の機会に取っておくわ。
何にも分かっとらんではないか。
Their back and forths are pretty funny. Oh man, she's about to get a message from her FB, isn't she? I love to see Moeka with the chance to just be a normal person with a normal life with normal social interactions. But we all know that's not gonna last. I knew it. Yep. Yep. Oh man. And she's getting the direct kill order.
Moeka さん、大丈夫？
大丈夫。
Cap.
でも何かあったらいつでも言ってね。
Jeez. Yeah, like I don't think anything is like it's not gonna change that fast, but
外の空気を吸ってく
bro,
る。
you know they don't believe that. You're just gonna up and disappear like you did last time you needed fresh air. Oh, they really did this to us. Now she's gonna be questioned. Her loyalty is probably gonna be questioned. Is my bet, and that's man. Yeah. Sounds better at least. Yeah, there isn't really a way. I have a feeling this is just gonna be an understood, I'll be there message. Oh, Jesus, yep. She has to realize how false that is, right? The lab will not abandon her. They just won't. At least she recognized that feeling. That she fears FB and what the effect that FB is having on her life. But I don't think it's gonna suddenly, like, you know, change how she is living her life, you know? God, that email. Such a blatant lie. She has to know it too. That's not true at all.
ここにいたんだ。
Hey, there you are. She was like right outside the lab.
何かあったの？
Yeah, a lot of things around. Yep. Why would they?
Moeka さん。本当に大丈夫？なんだか苦しそうよ。
I mean, she is. Good read, but she's not gonna admit that.
なんでもない。
Isn't it? They can't believe that.
どうしたのかな、萌香さん。まゆし、また何かしちゃった？
Finally building up to the climax of what we saw, right? In the very beginning of this route. Oops. Oh man. I don't think there's any way she can go through with it, but I'm really excited to see this scene.
なんでもない。なんでもないの。
なんでもないはずないでしょ。
Thank you. There's absolutely no way that's true. You are
そうだ
correct.
よ。だって萌香さん今にも泣きそうだよ。
I feel like Moeka might be willing to lay her problems on them a little bit, but the problems involve, you know, their lives. So, I mean, it'd be kind of awkward being like, I can't decide if I should, you know, stay with you guys and betray my mother figure, or stay with my mother figure and murder you guys. I don't think that would get the desired response.
なんでもない。
Jeez. She's just gonna have to like run away or something. Yeah, no kidding. She literally is.
私たちには話せないことなのね。
That's exactly what it is.
わかったわ。
Nope.
話せないなら話さなくてもいいわ。今は。
Yeah, she's not talking about it till there's a barrel of a gun pointed at your nose.
でも覚えておいて。もしも萌香さんが大変な目にあったり嫌な思いをすることがあったら。
どうして。
It's the mindset she's always had. It's so terrible, but
どうしてって当たり前だよ。だって萌香さんは友達だもん。
yeah. Absolutely.
落ち着いたらラボに戻りましょう。漆原さんとフェイリスさんが早めに帰らなきゃいけないらしいから、その前に乾杯しなきゃね。
落ち着いてからでいいんだよ。
I don't think she'll ever really be ready. Or maybe this is her finally flipping that switch. Because before, FB was so important to her because it was like a big constant in her life, right? And, excuse me. Good Lord. Yeah. Good lord, sorry. FB was like such a constant in her life, and that's why she was willing to betray her friends for that. But now she's thinking, well, maybe they can be a constant, right? Maybe they'll always be there for me. Oh man, Mr. Brown probably saw them talking. Send that message. What did it say? Oh golly. This is so different from the cargo drop. Artie's tart sat by lab. What? Oh, trap. Party is, she's saying party is a trap set by lab mems. Cancel attack. Lab meme. Place interference possible. Cancel the attack. Is she drunk? Or is she just like typing fast and not really even caring? Man, like all those emails. Moeka does not seem to be in any state to actually do the deed. She's desperately trying to get the attack canceled.
Mayuriさん。
みんな心配してるよ。でもね、みんなテレ屋さんだから、マユシーがメッセンジャーなのです。
ごめんなさい。
I guess in her eyes that's the worst possible outcome, but I feel like they'd forgive her. I really do.
難しいことはよくわからないけど、マユシーはいつでも萌香さんの味方だからね。
まゆりさん、あのね。
I wouldn't be surprised if they just bust in now. I freaking knew it.
動くな。なんぞ。え？
Yep. And we don't even have a time leap machine right now, do we? No, wait, we do. We do. That's a lie. That's a lie.
早くしろ。タイムマシンはどこだ。渡せば危害は加えない。
Cap.
タイムマシンか。今渡す。だからまずは仲間の無事を。
They're all dead.
スモークか。
I'm sure she does one or two of them in, but she probably isn't doing much. There's no way she just takes them all down. Dang, Suzuha went
ロ
off.
ープがあるから窓から逃げて。
お前はどうするんだ。
後から
She'll
行
be
く。
fine.
今は自分の心配。
わかった。行くぞみんな。
オッケー。
なんかよくわからないけど、考えてる暇はなさそうね。
This is not what I'm remembering happening. Oh man, that specific choice of words is what's gonna make Moeka consider it. The specific choice of but to abandon you. You won't be. Oh no. I think FB is one Moeka over. Yep.
動かないで。
God.
萌子さん。
We've reached that we've reached the moment.
桐生氏、何をしている。
私は M4 セブンのラウンダー。
She clearly does not have the conviction in her
桐
voice.
生萌香、どうして。
And now Suzuha has been beat. Yep.
鈴葉。
話は聞いている。分かってるな M4。
I guarantee you they'd forgive you.
私 M4 私は
どうした。何をしている。
萌香さん、 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 萌
ス、近づくな。
萌香さん、
マユリもやめろ。
Very bold of them.
私のことなんかどうでも。
Very bold of these two.
よくないよ。だって萌香さん泣いてる。辛そうだよ。
She doesn't want to do this. That's why. She can't do this.
萌香さん、突然のことすぎてよくわからないけれど、それはあなたの意思なの？
No, it absolutely is not.
私にはあなたが本気で私たちを殺そうとしているなんて信じられない。
He would have done it by now. Wouldn't have pulled it back from that car.
萌香さんが優しいってマユシーは知ってるのです。
私は裏切り者なの。初めからスパイ目的でここに潜入したの。
Yeah, they're not gonna back down.
萌香さんはスパイなの？私たちと仲良くしたのもスパイだったから？一緒に笑ったのも一緒に女子会したのも私のことを助けてくれたのも？
Nope. Absolutely not.
マユシーと唐揚げ食べたのもスパイさんのお仕事だったの？
Out of all the questions she could have asked, was eating fried chicken together part of being a spy?
そんなスパイさん、マユシーは聞いたことないのです。
Facts.
目を背けないで。私たちを見て。
Okay, good looks, Kurisu.
一緒に過ごした時間が本当にただの任務のためだったのか思い出してみてよ。
萌香さん。
How is she gonna get them out of this, though?
どうして？
Assuming Moeka does indeed make the decision that I'm assuming she makes, how's she getting out of this? There's 3 rounders, like, surrounding her.
どうして私なんかに優しくするの？
Jeez, man, poor Moeka.
ラボメンだからだよ。仲間だもん。お友達だもん。
They're not gonna abandon her that easily.
でも私は
But I am literally pointing a gun at you.
言ったでしょ。もし萌香さんが大変な目にあったり嫌な思いをすることがあったら必ず力になるって。
You knew it all along. Come on.
ごめんなさい。
FB.
何をしている？早く撃て！
Oh man.
私は M4 じゃない。
She's Kiryu Moeka. She is lab member, what is it, 004? No, 5. 5. I believe. There you go.
ならば
Well, you got somebody else to pull the trigger on, Brody. She just tanked that thing? She just ate a bullet for them! Now Suzuha's up, and she's going at it again. You're gonna whoop them boys. They're trash compared to her. Yeah, whoop them.
油断したね。二
Ugh.
人くらいなら一人でなんとかなるよ。
She said y'all are easy, bro.
と
Oh, snap. Little double tap on the ground. Jeez. She has been hit. Where was she hit, though? Is she actually about to die in her own route? Like, there's no way.
Moeka-san! しっかりして!
Oh my god. Is she actually about to die?
死んじゃダメだよ。ね、萌歌さん。
クリスさん、まゆりさん。
キリシ
Can we get like Suzuha's professional opinion on this? Like, is she deceased?
私がもっと早く襲撃に気づけてたら。
なぜだ萌えか、なぜ。
ごめんなさい。
血が止まらない！まゆり！
いいの。
よくないわよ！すぐ手当てを。
いいの。岡部君。あなたの IBN5100 は多分私が回収した。
Jeez.
何、どういうことだ。
D メールで組織に IBN5100 が柳林神社にあるって。別の世界線ならきっと私はそうする。
You sure did.
なるほど。お前の任務は IBN5100 の回収だったのか。
Yep.
だから D メールを4年前に送って全部なかったことに。
Is she telling them to send a D-mail to when she was on the roof and about to kill herself?
いや、わかった。
FB? Oh, never mind. Then you're just gonna kill yourself. Is that her D-mail? She D-mailing herself when she was on the roof? I am so confused. Well, I guess we'll see it here in a second. Oh my goodness. You sure don't.
過去の FB に送って。
So, they're sending that from Moeka's phone so that Moeka won't become a rounder.
お願い。過去を
But she's just gonna...
変えて。私を
Is she just gonna kill herself though?
萌歌さん、
I guess even if it does result in her death, she's looking at it as she's doing right by the lab at this point, right? And ensuring everybody's safety.
萌香さん、しっかりして。
Jesus, this voice acting.
よかった。
案ずるな。次に目覚めた時、お前はラボメンだ。スパイなどではない。ただのラボメン。桐生萌香だ。だから今は安心して眠るがいい。安心して。
Oh my goodness. He's counting on them to create a world where Moeka can just be normal friends with them.
ありがとう。みんな。クリスさん。まゆりさん。次もまた。友達になってくれると嬉しい。
Oh my goodness.
萌香さん、起きて。
Oh my god, didn't they make it?
お寝坊さんはダメだよ。
Or did she like... Oh my god. She made it to a world plan where she got to, well, my take on the ending might be wrong. To me, it seems like she had them send that demo to keep her from being around her, which, let her live a normal life. Maybe she met them anyways, right? And ended up being their friends. It certainly seemed like a normal conversation at the end. Or if you want to take a grim, pessimistic view, maybe she just dies anyways because she killed herself on that roof since she didn't become around her. That was one last, like, I guess, dying dream in her head. One is really depressing, so don't know that I'm gonna choose that as my personal interpretation, but, okay, we still don't have any more, but before we do all that, I definitely would like to just talk about, I guess, Moeka's route in general. Moeka's route might be my favorite yet. It might actually have... I might have liked it more than Okabe's. It's tough because Okabe's route, especially right at the end, the last, like, hour of Okabe's route, not even that much, might have been 30-45 minutes. That last bit of time from the graveyard to the end was simply phenomenal. And I mean, top tier. But Moeka's route was just so good. It helped me understand Moeka's character so much better. And it was really nice to see a lot of Moeka's, obviously her backstory, but a lot of her moral dilemma, right? Because while this was a different world line, I'd like to believe a lot of this moral dilemma was definitely there, even in the canon world lines. Obviously, in the canon world lines, you know, she did pull the trigger, but I mean, I could be remembering wrong. I'm not sure that... Like, I feel like there was probably some hesitation. I could be wrong about that, though. I could be very wrong about that. I don't remember that. I'd have to rewatch that scene the first time she raids the lab, right? But I'd say it was still probably a tough dilemma for her either way, even if she solidified her decision in the canon route to side with FB, right? I feel like this has probably always been a bit of a dilemma for her, because she did kind of get a group of friends here. But obviously this is a scenario where what if she got really close with some of them, namely Karisu and Mayuri, right? She had true friends, right, that she could always have faith in, who would always be by her side, right? We finally get to see her break free from the chains of FB, right? Which obviously we never really see in canon. In fact, the only time she essentially betrays FB in canon, right? Was because she wanted to meet FB. And the end result is her dying. Well, in the end, I guess, well, did she die? Hold on. I mean, I know she definitely, well, yeah, she died by time-traveling Nai's hands. In the anime is when she just gets shot by Mr. Braun, but I preferred the VN's adaptation much more, actually, in that regard. But I liked their handling of Moeka a little more, even if I think there was still much to be grasped. Because, like I've said, I always thought that Moeka was a character who didn't really get the attention she deserved sometimes, or could warrant. Maybe deserved is a strong word, but she definitely could have gotten a lot more attention from the game, and I think it would have been very interesting. But at the same time, I thought Steins Gate was really good, so it's really hard trying to sit there and say, I think they should add a whole ending, or a whole new ending, or a whole new chapter, because that really changes how the game flows, right? But I think there was always a lot of potential with Moeka, and I think they did a lot with her here. Like I said, obviously I've mentioned you get to see her moral dilemma 17 million times, but I think the fact that when she finally had somebody else to commit herself to, right, she was willing to literally sacrifice her life for this, right, and send a D-mail, right, that helps, like, you know, that prevents her from becoming around her and causing this, right? It really says a lot about who she is as a person and how fierce her loyalties are, and how one small interaction, right? Just somebody having faith in her, being with her, being close to her, caring about her, right? How it really could have completely changed so much. Could have literally changed the whole story of Steins Gate, you know? Personally, I don't know why. Moeka's always been a character that I really, really liked, and that I've always seen a ton of potential with. So I loved what they did with her here. And I think what they did with her here made her routes route one of my top two, at least. I think it might be my favorite so far, but at the very least, it is up there with Okabe's route, and definitely a good bit above the other ones. Because, like I said, Luca it was alright. I liked Mr. Braun's route, but it wasn't like, you know, blow me away incredible. It was just generally pretty good. Dara's route was not bad. Okabe's route was incredible. I think Moeka's route was incredible. So I'm not sure where I'd rank the two, but they're both like top tier routes. I'm definitely glad I played this route. Because this one was simply phenomenal. And this route, it does kind of what Luca's ending did for me in a way, or Luca's route, right? Where even if I know none of this stuff is canon, it gives you so much to consider about her character right? Moeka's character, that even if it's not canon, I feel like a lot of the things that were portrayed are almost canon, right? Even if the end results are different, I feel like in like seeing like the debate between FB, right, and whether she's really telling the truth or not, right? I don't think she ever really doubted FB, right, in the game, so that's not necessarily canon, but I think it very much shows her over reliance on FB and how obviously toxic this relationship was, but how it could have been broken, right, if somebody had like reached out to her. How really she needed somebody, whether it was FB, a good group of friends. Either way, she really needed somebody. And there's a lot of like backstory stuff that I don't think is really changing much between here and canon. That is very interesting, right? And we knew some of it, from Steins Gate, like she was on that roof. We knew that. We know that she was going to kill herself, right? Until that email came in from, the CERN. But some of the information they added, some of the emotions of hers that they portrayed, some of her decisions and mindsets, right? It's stuff that, this is basically what I said with Luca. It will, and whenever I think of Moeka, this route is something I will always consider when I'm fully thinking about her character, right? When I think about her mindset, right, I will always be considering this route. That's simply not true for every character. When I think of Daru's character, right, I'm not going to refer to this route necessarily, right? There was some interesting stuff in this route, and seeing how, he definitely, I don't think I'd say he wanted the chance to be like a normal, right? But he wanted, I guess, somebody, right? And he went all out when he thought he found that person. This route, I guess it definitely changes my opinion on Mr. Braun's character and how he'll go all in for Nye a lot. But I mean, we kind of already knew that. We just kind of knew that. How he'd do pretty much anything for Nye. But this shows how literally he would do anything for Nye. So obviously that is different. But it's not like Luca's or Moeka's route, where it very much helped define their character in a lot of ways, right? It really helped me get a better understanding of their character, is definitely a good way to put it. Yeah, I think that's all pretty apt. I think that's a very good way to put it. I think I've made my thoughts on Moeka's route pretty clear. Absolutely amazing route. Very, very glad I got to experience this. I think it adds so much to Moeka's character. And she was already one of the characters I enjoyed a lot. I can't decide who my favorites are in Steins Gate, really. Besides like the big three of Kurisu, Mayuri, and Okabe, who I all love. But I mean, between like Moeka, Mr. Braun, well, okay, Mr. Braun's probably not up there. Sorry. Suzuha, Ferris, Moeka, Luca. I really liked all of their characters. They're all some of my favorites. Problem is narrowing it down. But this really helped elevate Moeka's character a lot. Whereas I wouldn't be surprised if, some of the other routes don't quite, like, elevate a character, Even if it makes them better, maybe it won't, like, elevate them. But, obviously, the only way to figure that out is to actually play another route. I'm not sure which route I'm going to do next. It's most likely between Suzuha and Ferris. I have no clue between the two. If you guys have any kind of preference at all or recommendation, feel free to leave it in the comments. I got one last time, that's why I picked Moeka, and I absolutely loved Moeka's route. I'm absolutely willing to accept any suggestions this time as well. because I'm quite interested in both of them, and I want to save Mayuri and Kurisu for the last two. I feel like we're going to unlock one more branch after we do Mayuri's route. So, I mean, I don't know about that. I think there's more. I don't think we're just straight up ending on Mayuri, but obviously we shall see. Obviously, I will make that decision when I get to the next video. I don't know when the next Steins Gate video will be. Maybe I'm in the mood tomorrow. Maybe I'm not. Like I said, either way, something's going up tomorrow, and since I don't necessarily have to record tomorrow, something will almost certainly be going up 2 days from now as well. It could be Persona, which I know you guys don't really care about. But I'm trying to push through Persona with Isaac. And it could be Steins Gate if I'm feeling up to it. We'll wait. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. So yeah, hopefully you guys will still tune in for that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed Moeka's route as much as I did. Feel free to tell me what you guys thought of Moeka's routes in the Moeka's route. I keep saying routes. Moeka's route in the comments, right? Am I like, I don't know. Am I like kind of overhyping it? I thought it was an excellent route. I want to see if that's the common opinion. Hold on, I actually kind of want to see Moeka route ending. I don't know. I want to see if people like have what their interpretation on the ending. Doesn't quite look like I'm actually finding any interpretations of her ending. It was only a quick Google search, but I couldn't really find anything. So feel free to tell me how you interpret Moeka's ending. Was it what I was thinking, where it's like she sent the D-mail to stop her from becoming a rounder, and just it caused her to meet the lab mems and just live a normal life with them? Because that's kind of what it seems like. I mean, it seemed like they were like waking her up, right? Or was it the other grim explanation I made of that got sent back, so she didn't become a rounder, she had no reason to live, so she killed herself. And that was like some like dying dream. I think that's a pretty grim interpretation. It's not really what I believe. Steins Gate it can be a pretty grim game, but I don't know that that's what they'd be going for with the ending there. So yeah, feel free to let me know what your thoughts on the route are as a whole, and I guess your interpretation of the ending itself. Maybe there's one on like the wiki, but I'm not going to sit here for 10 minutes looking at ending stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap the episode up now. I hope you guys have enjoyed as much as I have. I absolutely loved this episode. I absolutely loved the last episode too. This route's been stellar. And I'm not sure when the next Steins Gate video will be. There will be something tomorrow, or there should be something coming each of the next 2 days. I don't know when Steins Gate will be coming back, but I will hopefully see you guys then. As always, feel free to tune into the other content too. I know you guys don't actually care about Persona. I don't get many views on Persona. That's fine. If you don't want to tune in, that's fine. No big deal. But hopefully you'll at least tune in for the Steins Gate. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.